Good morning and welcome to CK and Thringy's Out on the Full. No games tonight, no games on Sunday. Just a jam-packed Saturday of SANFL footy, and it all begins with Sturt versus Port Adelaide. Two old rivals, Chris, and both sides involved in relatively tight games last week. How's this one going to go down?
Super Saturday of SANFL, folks. Stringy's going to get to all four games somehow by the magic of time travel. This is the RPH match of the day. Sturt were a little bit disappointing, I tend to think, last week. Apart from the fact they did get the win, they took a long time to warm up more than anything else. Port Magpies, as always, fell asleep in the first quarter, woke up in time for the last three quarters. When they put four quarters together, they're going to start winning some good games of footy. Over and only, I think Sturt for mine in this one, but Port Magpies to be leading this one at half-time. If they can find a tall forward up there, they'll just about pinch this.
Panthers take on the Tigers down at Noarlunga, and Panthers were very good last week. They stuck with Sturt, just couldn't quite get over the line. Glenelg gave competition frontrunners Woodville West Torrens a bit of a thumping. What are we going to see here?
Look, the Panthers were very good for the first three quarters last week. They just missed another marking target apart from Benny Warren up forward. Peter Rolfe was working his way down. They couldn't quite finish it off. Tigers were fantastic last week, you'd have to say, against the Eagles. They really good football. But I'm swelling the upset here. South Adelaide for mine. The wide expanse of Noarlunga suit the Mosquito fleet, and they've got some real pace, these kids. Just think Glenelg will be a little bit flat after last week. There was a big effort to get over the line. But for mine, South Adelaide, probably by about 2 to 3 goals.
North Adelaide take on West Adelaide. North Adelaide need to get their season back on track. They really do. West Adelaide blew a big half-time lead. They still won the game, but not by as much as they could have. Can North Adelaide, can they get a win?
How many weeks, folks, are we going to say North Adelaide need a big win to get their season back on track? They are playing very frustrating football at the moment. You would have to say the Roosters at the moment. West Adelaide, you're right. Their last quarter was disappointing more than anything else, and in a season that's as tight as this, percentage could be very critical for them. That might come back and bite them on the proverbial later on down the track. I can't pick North Adelaide at the moment until I actually see 4 quarters. Hell, if I see 2 quarters in a row, I could possibly pick them. Not this week, West Adelaide for mine.
Central District take on the Eagles. Central fresh off a bye. Woodville West Torrens they got hammered by Glenelg. They're better than that. Top of the table clash could be a good one.
Should be an absolute cracker. And these teams have met plenty of times in grand finals. Central's they're playing good football. They're top of the table. They still seem to be a little bit underdone for mine, which is strange when you say about that. Whereas the Eagles, they're needing to get their forward structure sorted out. Still no Adam Grokey after the tribunal a couple of weeks back. They should have Scotty Welsh up there, but Scotty Welsh needs to get his kicking boots on quick smart. The Ponderosa, we know how well Centrals play that. They play the wide open expanses very nicely. And that might just bring them back to bring the Eagles back to the pack a little bit. For mine, Central's just in this one, but it will be an absolute cracker. The Life FM match of the day, and they're trialling the Duocast, folks. You're going to get 2 games in the one.
And there you have it, guys. Great Saturday to be an SANFL supporter. Get out, enjoy your footy, and we'll see you next week.